Jennifer, how was Nigeria?
Nigeria was fantastic, Michael. I think it was really good for me as the programme supervisor for Global Exchange to see what it's going to be like in the community that we're going to be based in over there, because equally, I mean, I've been in Thurrock for a couple of months now and I've got a feeling about what's kind of going on here and the potential here, but it's really valuable for me as we kind of go to have the knowledge about Nigeria prior to heading off there.
So give us the nuts and bolts of what your organisation is and what you can do for young people in Thurrock.
Okay, so the organisation I work for, it's the programme's called Global Exchange. It's a partnership between VSO, that's Voluntary Service Overseas, and the British Council. And Global Exchange, it's an international volunteering programme. It lasts 6 months. It partly takes place in a community in the UK and then a community overseas. So it's coming to Thurrock at the end of at the start of July, and we're going to be based here for 9 weeks, and there's going to be a team of young people, again half from the UK and half from Nigeria in this case, and we're going to be doing voluntary work. Hopefully the young people will be living with local families, and we'll do the same in Nigeria before we come to Thurrock. So what can it do for young people in Thurrock? I think because the young people that I'll be working with, they'll be working with local organisations who work with young people. So in turn, they'll come into contact with young people from this area. And then from there, I would like to see young people go on to apply to be volunteers in Global Exchange, because this programme is open to anyone who is aged 18 to 25. So that's what I'd like to see happening.
What's it going to cost them?
Oh, it doesn't cost them anything. That's what I'd say is Global Exchange isn't like your kind of traditional gap year project organisation where you fork out some money to go away. What we do is potential volunteers go through an interview process and then an assessment day, and that's just to check how committed are you, how open-minded are you, how much do you want to do this, and then from there, if you're selected, what we do ask is if the young people can try and fundraise some money to contribute towards the costs, but they get support in doing that. So yeah, I would say it doesn't cost them anything, but there is that kind of need for them to be committed and show that through fundraising.
And why have you chosen Thurrock?
Thurrock's a really interesting community. I think there's a lot of things going on in Thurrock, but also we've been Global Exchange as a programme has been here before a couple of years ago. There was a project called Community Exchange that took place, and the feedback from that programme was that they'd like to see Global Exchange come back, but they'd like young people to be involved. So that's kind of why Thurrock was chosen.